Hi Zoe, hi YouTube friends. Sorry, I was just taking a gulp of tea then and I started it. That was a bit weird. Right, okay. This is another journal update, starting off with my Friday Fibonacci prompts, which were seasonal washi tape. Hasn't really happened. I'm going with the orange. No, that's more autumn, isn't it? Okay, I just went with what I felt like there with the washi tape. Sorry about that, Ali. And then space. So I've got these little space images down here. I've got a little alien here, got a little rocket down here. Got this background with the stars in here, and this little flying guy here. And then a photo, and I carried on the space theme here. So it's a little boy a couple of years ago with, is it R2-D2? Probably. We go with R2-D2, shall we? And then to do a doodle, and I carried on the space theme here, and I got this sort of spacey, punky type personage going on here. I hold you up so you can see a little bit better there. And there's a boy with thing. And then it was a journaling spot about daring. So I just put that little quote: "All glory comes from daring to begin." And the most daring thing I have done is jumped off a waterfall in Dominican Republic. So I put that in, and I've just decorated with all these little space stickers that I had along the edges. So that's that page, and then moving on to the actual journal, what happened in the week. So on Monday I had a catch up with my journal, and it was bank holiday, so both my husband and little boy was home from school, Jared home from work obviously. So they had a lazy movie day, so they pretty much watched movies all day while I was at my art desk. I've just put this little picture here to show that I was doing art, that one there. Sorry, big shadow then. And then on Tuesday I went to Primark with Sue, and after we went to Primark we went and had lunch at Burger King, and Sue had issues with the soda machine, which we found quite funny. She didn't know how to work it, and it's one of those new ones that you sort of like pick what you want on the little computer screen, and she had the ice flying everywhere, numerous amounts of drinks in all directions. She was laughing so hard. She said to the little boy behind the till, "Oh, please don't chuck us out before we've had our meal." She was laughing so much. I was laughing at her as well. My goodness, how you can make ice spit across Burger King, I don't know, but she managed to do it. So I've just popped that one in there. And then on Wednesday, well, it actually arrived on Tuesday, but because I was going to Primark, I couldn't do anything with it. But I had the biggest Happy Mail parcel ever from Zoe. It was enormous. I have done a very lengthy video to show you what was in there, so if you want to pop over and check that out, I'll do a link below. So she sent me this in here, which was with my beautiful necklace that she sent me, so I've put that in my journal. And just to embarrass her again, that's how much the box cost to send, so I've popped that in there as well. I value everything you send me, even the label as well, all the labels. And then I put this one in here that was from Zoe's Happy Mail as well, just explaining about my necklace, that she got it in Thailand. So I've popped that in there as well, and decorated it with a little cactus, because every time I see cactuses, for some reason it reminds me of Zoe. Not because she's prickly or anything, because she's in Arizona, and when I think Arizona I think desert and I think cactuses. So there you go. And these lovely cat and hat stickers were in there, so I've put hats off to Zoe in there, and just saying about the Happy Mail here. And then in the evening we spoke to each other for the first time. We used Facebook Messenger, and because I've never heard Zoe's voice, and she sounds so sweet. I don't know what I was expecting her to sound like, but she's so sweet. So I've just put that. We were on there for 2.5 hours. Oh, us girls, we can chat. So I just put this. I wasn't on my chaise lounge, and I wasn't with one of these old-fashioned telephones, but you get the gist. And then I managed to rescue from the box her beautiful drawings, because the stupid US government stickers all over them. So I did salvage this one, so I've popped it in here. I've just put this fantastic drawing. I need to put my teeth back in. I feel like I'm slurring today, like that. Yeah, so I've popped that one in there. I booked Rachel and Shell and ours train tickets to Brighton for Rachel's 40th birthday. So I've popped that one in there and just done like a little train. And then May the 4th be with you, because it was the 4th of May. And this fantastic sticker that Ali sent me. So I thought, yeah, you can go in. I did my online shop. My organiser, well, not organiser, planner came. Ooh, I love it that it came with this, because I could stick this in my journal. So this is my planner here, and the stickers and stuff. So, and I've done a planner video as well, so I shall link that below. Go check it out. And then it was Cinco de Mayo. My pronunciation of that was probably horribly wrong. Don't shoot me. And then there was fairies everywhere. I don't mean literal fairies. I mean, you know, the dandelion seeds all over the place. I had to go rescue the washing. There's still traces of them around the garden. It was like somebody exploded a fairy... What do you call them in the rest of the world? We call them... Well, they're dandelions, aren't they? But we call them wishes, because you make a wish and you blow them. But there must have been an explosion of them somewhere, because they were flying all over the shop. The sky was like filled with it, and all the gardens. So anyone who's allergic to them were not having a fun day that day. So fairies everywhere. And then a little boy had this homework, and I popped it in because I thought it was really quite nice. He's on his SATs this week, so they sent him this homework for over the weekend. But it was nice things like go ride a bike, read a book, watch your favourite TV programme, smile, eat Haribo or ice cream, spend time with the people you love, go outside and enjoy the weather even, go for a swim or a walk, spend time on your favourite hobby, rest, see friends, run until you can't run anymore, cook or make something, play in the garden, do something you've never done before, eat more Haribo and ice cream. I just thought that's really nice that they didn't, they gave them something fun to do over the weekend before they have their exams. So I put that in there because I thought that was lovely. As you see, he's done lots of ticks on there, so he did pretty well. Then over the weekend I was catching up doing my planner, because I'm still trying to set it up. I've got lots of ideas that I want to do with it, but the only downside I will say for this, if you're going to get the Hobbycraft, this range one, is the paper is really, really thin. So I'm having to stick more paper in to do stuff on so that it doesn't bleed through, which is making it really bulky. And to be fair, it's really bulky in the first place, and turning the pages are not easy. So, I've got a scuff on it. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if it's going to last 18 months. I'm going to have to put the cover back on it. I've just seen I've made a scuff on the front cover. How annoying is that? Oh, I know what that's from as well. Sorry, no, rabbit trail. Okay, so then when I went into work, Sue was very unhappy with her car insurance. Her partner and her share her car, and her partner was driving, and he got pulled over by the police because they flagged it down to say that he had no insurance, and her insurance is just automatically renewed. It just carries on, and you phone if you don't want it to carry on anymore. Well, anyway, so she had to phone the insurance because the police want like a proof, a proof of insurance letter, which it's all on the computer these days, so you don't have one. So she had to phone them up and get one of those, and it was a bit palaver because it wasn't very straightforward. They were sending her here, there and everywhere, and it felt like all Saturday she'd been doing this here, there and everywhere. Well, anyway, she eventually got through to somebody who helped her, and they emailed her over insurance form, but it wasn't her insurance form, and it was somebody else's, in data protection, how can we say, a man in somewhere else in England's insurance. And she said something that's really funny. It was probably better with the language words, but obviously I'm not going to swear on here. But she said that she was going to go to this bloke and nick his car, because at least if she was driving around in his effing car, she'd have some effing insurance. Oh, it just made me laugh. But yeah, I think it's probably sorted now. She makes me laugh. And then Loki did his first art YouTube video. So I put this little picture in of this mummy and little boy doing art. He's not that little, obviously, because now we're both doing art videos. Ah, so cute. I'll link it. I don't know what you'll think of it. He gabs on like I do, bless him. And if you're very into drawing Pokemon, you're gonna love it. You really are. And then I put this picture in because Zoe sent it to me, and why not? And then I popped this in just because I saw it in the magazine, and it's pre-poo toilet spray. I just think that's really hilarious, so it had to go in my journal. Pre-poo toilet spray. That's just fantastic, isn't it? I didn't know they made such things, so there you go. You'll all be rushing out the shops now to buy your pre-poo toilet spray. Fantastic. Right, so that's a catch-up. Hope you've enjoyed it. If you like it, press like. Feel free to subscribe and comment below. I always answer. And have a lovely day, everyone. Okay, bye.